I'm sure he's like watching you do this today and just as proud as punch.
Got me.
Sorry. It's true though. Asha Keddie, welcome to the very first Caroline Polachek fan club meeting.
Oh my God, I love it. Were you there last night?
Yes.
When we were talking about Caroline?
Absolutely.
You know, that song, did we talk about this last
A
night?
little.
I can't remember.
How you'd play it on set?
Yeah, so Stuart has very, very broad taste in music, really good taste, but like it can be anything, right? It can be something from the 40s, then he'll play an 80s kind of glam rock hit. And he just threw me all over the place because I love music and it fuels me emotionally. It kind of triggers different things. So he had a ball with me because he's obsessed with music. Anyway.
This is a bit puppeteering though from the side. He's a little bit like, I'm going to get Asha to do this.
Only puppeteering when you say it's cool, you can do it.
Oh, yeah, right, okay.
So we were on board together. We were very loud and very naughty, probably drove the crew mad. But that Carolyn song was very poignant for me, and he would play that at in moments where Evelyn, my character, needed to shift emotionally. There was something about it, and there still is every time I hear it, that ignited courage in me as that character. And so I said when we were cutting it and we were in the mix of the first episode, I said, please, can we have that? Everyone had a different idea about what the final song of the first episode would be. And I said, no, what are you talking about? It's got to be Carolyn's song. It's got to be that.
I listened to it today when I was getting ready, and I found myself,
Isn't
my
it
mind
amazing?
was like wandering to like a car trip with the windows down. And I was like, whoa.
It's just so cool.
Very cool.
Yeah.
But I love that you talked about the effect that the music has on you and how it can shift and change what you're doing on set. And like, it's crazy because I think so many people also have that connection to music as well. So.
Well, it's relaxing, and I like a set to be relaxed because actors can't perform unless we're relaxed.
No.
It takes years and years and years to learn how to do that. But if you throw some music on, it's extraordinary how many people just actually start moving and loosening up.
Icebreaker instantly.
It's really great for performance, so I'm all for it.
I'm very curious to know if there was a moment when you were on set, because I love the story of this, how it's a Mia Friedman story, but it's not Mia Friedman's story. And it's, you know, you were talking so beautifully last night about how all of you were on Zoom and all of you played an intricate part of this machine that has brought to life this incredible show. Was there a moment when you were on set when you felt most closest to Eve? Because a lot of people might be like, who is this person? Is it Mia Friedman? Is it Asha? Is it someone made
Do you know, it's all of us. And I think I touched on this last night. The women that made this show, it's all of us. It is our stories, you know, unapologetically exposed to each other throughout the development of the show and the writing process. And happily so that we could just be as additive as we possibly could to the experience of this woman, and then obviously the connection to an audience, to be as relatable as possible, but yet aspirational at the same time, because someone like Mia and a leader like that and a trailblazer like that is, you know, aspirational. And so it became about all our stories. It really did. It just became about our experiences. They were similar, same but different, you know, in different situations, and what's ignited us and what drives us and what we can't push down but what we will let go.
Yeah.
You know, the public and the private persona that I really was most interested in, and diving into Evelyn's, or just sitting in Evelyn's quiet, lonely moments, actually,
in the cupboard,
where she has to really think about herself in the cupboard, in her daughter's bedroom who won't stay over. Heartbreaking. You know, all those things that are real to us in life, those things that cost us when we're striving to push forward professionally.
Yeah.
But there are different, you know, there's so many different areas of life that we need to invest in and look after, and so we just talked so much about that. And then Sarah Scheller, our showrunner, who's amazing, who you saw speak last night, just cherry-picked the best of moments that she had out of an onslaught of information.
Because I feel like we kind of meet Evelyn at a point that I was thinking about this last night. I feel like many of us have been to that point, and a lot of us return. And it's that point of failure, that point of divorce, the point of just going, I have to change my life. And so many people turn around and come back. And I just think this is just a story we just don't see of someone who just went, jump.
Just jump.
Yeah.
And deal with it later, deal with the consequences later.
Right.
No, most of us are more careful than that, I think. I mean, it takes guts to do that, to just take that leap of faith and put everything on the line, even when your life is already full and quite complex, like Evelyn's is, with teenage children and a marriage that's in the middle of a breakup. The marriage is breaking up, and she's lying about it, and she's hiding, but yet she's telling everybody else that it's okay to tell the truth. So there's dichotomy
she's
there.
not doing it herself.
No, that's right. So there's some. I find that interesting. The lies we tell ourselves as well as other people, and we all do it. But the lies we tell ourselves are can be dangerous and can stop you from actually progressing, whether it's personally or professionally. And that's her journey. Yeah, that's her journey, and that's where we start diving deeper into that in the second half of the series. I love that that's the point that we've come into as well. It just feels like you get caught up in the Evelyn roller coaster, and off she goes. Yeah, straight away. Just awesome. Yeah. We saw at the very beginning of the episode last night that it was dedicated to Brian, and I feel like it's just such a beautiful opportunity to hear Ali talk about, how he brought it to her, and I guess this is very much a tribute to him. What do you think he'd be thinking? I'm sure he's like watching you do this today and just as proud as punch. Got me.
Sorry. It's true though. I mean, what a incredible human being, what amazing television he created. And I just think I really love Brian
very much, and it was I can't tell you how much he'd enjoy this. I know I can honestly say, confidently say that I know he'd have enjoyed this, and he really was so excited about making it with all of us. And it was such an honour and truly exciting to be coming back into the Foxtel fold after so many years ago with Love My Way that Brian helmed as well. The beginning of my career was because of Brian. Right. And he was just an extraordinary support. Everyone says this, it's true. So there's really nothing else to say other than he loved storytelling. He loved supporting new, fresh, burgeoning talent. He really enjoyed the process so much of filmmaking and TV making that he'd have had a ball, and suffice to say it was this extraordinary loss in the first week of our production.
I think you've done a wonderful job. I think honouring him in this, and it just shines through. And I watched those episodes last night and just walked out of it and didn't stop talking about it all night. So
yay! I'm so glad.
It's just exactly what we need right now. Is just a laugh, a relatable moment, and I mean it's just fantastic. So thank you so much.
Justin, I
appreciate it, and I can't wait for people to see it.
Thank you. Oh, thanks.